Hi, my name is Jim Roman, of Business Owners Institute. It's a company I founded with my wife several years ago. It's an educational company that works with small business owners to build better businesses. How it came about is actually two parts to that story. One of it was 15 years ago. I just had a passion to want to help small business owners. Didn't know how I was going to do it, but I just knew in my heart, being raised in my parents' restaurant ever since I was 13, what could I do to help small business owners? And the idea of education and training has always been a passion of mine, and I've been doing it for a long time. So a lot of people ask us what our background is at Business Owners Institute. Well, first off, my wife has a degree from VCU in mass communications with a minor psychology, and I have over 20 years of business experience. And I think bringing those two talents together really makes a difference for our clients. People always ask me, where did I go to school? And I always am proud to say that I went to the United States Air Force. I decided instead of going to college to defend my country, and I learned a valuable skill of leadership and teamwork, and so I bring that to the table. Last but not least, it's the last 7 years. The last 7 years we've been taking what we've learned from other people, from the various mentors that we so appreciate what they've done for us, and implement it with small business owners, hundreds of small business owners, to get them real results. And it's those results that that our programs are designed around. I could create a bunch of theory, a bunch of just hypothetical information, but by using real world experiences with the real results, I think we're really making a difference in small business owners and how they think about business, but more importantly, how they build their business. And it's my wife's passion and commitment this year and next year to really figure out how can we help more people across the nation not only grow the business, but have a life. Because isn't that why we get into business in the first place, is to be able to enjoy the fruits of our labors. And so often, I remember a commercial insurance agent who came to us years ago, wanted to double her commissions, and we said, sure, we can help you. We have a program that helps people grow their revenues. Well, the bonus of it was not only that she doubled her commissions, she also got 5 vacations a year. In fact, she started taking Fridays off. And one day I was driving back from a meeting and I get this horn honking at me, and I looked over and there she was on a Friday taking off, enjoying what she wanted to do. And we realized we were onto something, that not only could we show someone how to build their business, but how to have a life. My wife and I feel we have a mission-driven business, and that there are other people out there that have a drive, a mission to make a difference. I think that's a lot of times when people start a business, they would say it's to make money, but I really think it is to make a difference. So one of the things that we want to do is we want to travel around the country interviewing mission-driven businesses. Because I found out weeks ago, I was asking people how many people have heard of Tom's Shoes, and very few knew who they were. And it's a great story about Tom's Shoes, where the owner, the founder, what he does is for every pair of shoes that you buy from Tom's Shoes, he donates a pair to a third world country, and I just think that's amazing, the difference that he wants to make. His background is not manufacturing, it isn't even shoes. The inspiration came out of the book Small Giants. Bo Burlingham is one of the authors of the book, and he says that the companies in Small Giants chose to be great instead of large, and that they feel that giving back to the community is not a marketing strategy, but is their mission. And so we're excited. We're going to be traveling around the United States, sitting down with business owners and finding out what drives their business, what's their mission, what difference they want to make. So what's the future of BOI? Well, we have a lot of exciting things that we're working on. I think one of my most aggressive programs that we're about to produce is what we call a 3-day summit. We started off 7 years ago, with a 90-day program, recently last year a 30-day program. And I wanted to be more aggressive. I wanted to help people accelerate the growth of the business in a short period of time. So we have a 3-day summit that we're working on, and I'm very excited about it, because it's going to be taking the 7 years of what we've been teaching in the Richmond market and putting it into 3 days to help the nation. The second thing that I'm very excited about is writing a book called Mission Driven Business, Putting Your Why to Work. We find that a lot of small business owners that have a mission or a why they do what they do to make a difference in our community. And then our final project is we want to put some online products together. We want to be able to reach more people in more places. And the particular design of this online education is to help people implement. Because what I have found is that I always say that knowledge is not power, it's applied knowledge that makes a difference. And so with these products and services, we hope to make a difference in the small. So what's one of my ambitions? Well, one of my ambitions, or I like to say my slogans, is to help businesses be able to create more time and money so they can give back to themselves, their families, and their communities. Because I think that's very important, that as business owners, as well as husbands and wives and fathers and mothers, that we sacrifice a lot and put a lot on the line for our business, and it affects our families, it affects ourselves. And if I can help small business owners realize that you can have a life beyond the business by spending time with yourself, with your family, and your community, how much more of a difference can we make? Imagine if small businesses took 10% of their time call it tithing, call it what you want, and gave back to the community, maybe mentored other business owners, maybe mentored some of our teenage kids, where would our communities, where would our economy be? And so if there's an ambition I have is to help business owners to start to take some time for themselves, their families, and their communities, because that's really what's going to make a difference.